Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And yo, Kamen Rider Snipe, episode 0, episode 1? Is that, am I saying it properly? Is that how I'm supposed to introduce this? Like, how can it be, because it's episode 0, but there's an episode within the episode that is number 0, but it's episode, look. Yo, this right here, this episode 0 is similar to like the series of the past. You know what I'm saying? Like last year we had Alain or whatever. You know what I'm saying? How do you pronounce his name? Alain Sama. Yeah, that's how you do it. Anywho, Kamen Rider Snipe episode 0, episode 1, and the thing that I really appreciate about this is that the show has talked a lot about these events, but it's going to be fun as the Blu-rays come out and these episodes get subbed to see all of this play out. And if the Alain Sama movie is anything to be thought about and considered in this review of how I'm trying to perceive this, is that each episode is going to be semi-plot relevant to what's going on in the show. That this first episode, you know what I'm saying, is I'm trying to think of like the continuity of where this episode landed when it came out, not necessarily in the continuity of the TV show, but I have a feeling like by the time they build up these episodes and get to the point where Call on Duty Black Ops takes that ginormous ultimate L, and you know, asshole man girlfriend dies, he takes an L, his hair turns gray, he becomes blackjack and all that. That by the time that episode come out, Call on Duty Black Ops gonna put an end to graphite. For real, not for play. So I'm just expecting that trajectory for these episodes. But this first episode, I have to admit, was off the chain. And it was off the chain for reasons that you wouldn't normally hear from me. Because the first reason is I love this intro. I love that it's the second verse to Excite, and it's like you got all these features of Kamen Rider Snipe, especially at the end when the Excite on the front, like, you know, it's Kamen Rider Excite. No, this Kamen Rider Snipe, bitch. Hell out of here, motherfucker. Beep. Peace out. Dumb, ignorant shit. I love that. I just love that whole intro. You know what I'm saying? I love that whole intro was hot. The other thing that I really loved is that I love that because this is before the evolution from Tiger Hania to one of my favorite characters in Kamen Rider X8, that man I lovingly call Call on Duty Black Ops, is that he's sitting up here like, hey, good news, little girl, I cured your cancer because I'm Tanya Hagi and I'm the best in the world. I'm smiles and I'm happy, all this good stuff. And then the Lord God's like, hey, yo, what's up, baby? It's your boy, the Lord God, in the building. I'm not the Lord God. Yeah, in my head, I'm the Lord God. It's going to be some years before you figure out that I'm the Lord God, but then you ultimately figure out that I'm a false prophet and there's a new Lord God. It's weird, but I want y'all to come upstairs, downstairs to this place called the CR, and I want to see if y'all can get down with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be some heroes. Here, put on these glasses. Here's a fake gun. Start shooting at things. Bang, 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 bang. And you can see that it's called the power of Call on Duty Black Ops. It's being absorbed by Tiny because where are my words? I'm just so hyped about this shit. Is that you got what I'm going to call proto Call on Duty Black Ops, which makes sense in the instance of which we're talking about. Sitting up here at first like, shoot at him, like, I don't know, and then all of a sudden, just bang, 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 shooting, just jumping at fools. And then he sits up here and I love it's like, I'm a radiologist, I see this stuff, man, I got perfect aim. Sitting up here, and like, because it's technically not building blocks that you're building here, it's more of allusions to things you already know and how they ultimately became to be. You know what else became to be? Call on Duty Black Ops before Call on Duty Black Ops, like, I don't want to be Call on Duty Black Ops. So his fat homie like, yo, I'm going to be Call on Duty Black Ops. And he tries to be Call on Duty Black Ops and gets murdered trying to be Call on Duty Black Ops. And that's where the episode ends. The episode ends with a fat man putting on a gamer driver saying his shit, yo, come on, I'm gonna be Call on Duty Black Ops, the greatest of all time. And the dude bleeding for the mouth and shit. And I'm just like, huh? We do what now? But the thing is, regardless of the jokes or anything, I do appreciate again that if you gonna do this, you gotta make it hit, you gotta make it hurt, and you gotta make it work. And this first episode alone did all of that. You are slowly building up Tanya Higa to be who he's ultimately going to be in the show. Call on Duty Black Ops. So I appreciate, and I do, that they building up Tiger in this way to make all these allusions to the character that you know and you love. That is none of this old superfluous extra bullshit, because the thing is, you know how you got to this point. You're watching the play-by-play instead of getting, I used to be a doctor, I'm not, fuck you niggas. I'm mad because my girlfriend dead and it's your fault. Blah, blah, blah. We can't get along. You unlicensed stupid motherfucker. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. But now we kind of cool, but kind of not. But it's still fuck them niggas, though. We know all of this. We know all of this information. You're aware of it. We know it. It's all good. I appreciate that this little side series right here is going to be all these allusions to what you know. And if the show's quality gives anything to these little mini-sodes, these are going to be great little side things to look forward to every time a Blu-ray box come out. And like I said, if past things, especially the Alain Sama ones, or any clue to what it is we're looking for, again, like I said at the beginning, all this stuff is going to be somewhat plot relevant to what we're going to get to the ultimate, where in the throwback, you finna take an L. But in the show current, you gonna take this big giant W, finally get your revenge, and move on. So that's that. Great episode. I enjoyed it. I can't wait for more of these. I'm trying to sit up here, and it's like I'm hearing all this stuff about, you got Go Rider. You know, that seemed interesting given that I heard about the plot but not read too much into it. And you got Brave got his own little joint too, but that was linked to the movie and stuff like that. So it's like, even if they do start dropping them, I might wait till the movie come out and try to watch all that at the same time. So we'll see. But yo, that is a review of Kamen Rider Snipe Episode 0, Episode 1. Or what we should call is the origins of Call on Duty Black Ops. No, wait. No. See, you gotta call it Call on Duty Black Ops Origins, Episode 1. See, Call on Duty Black Ops Origins, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, that gives the focus where it belongs, because he going to evolve from Tiger to Snipe to Blackjack to Call on Duty Black Ops. See? Evolution. Right there. Well, that's that for now. Payback. Sometime tomorrow morning. Be watching out for that. I alluded to this on my FB, but I've been in the lab today with something, because I got some tech in the mail. I got some tech. And because I got this tech, I'm finally gonna be able to do some stuff that I could have done a while back, but that tech, you know what I'm saying, got sidelined. So I'm working on that. So be sure to be watching out for all of that as it drops. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks Song. And with that, wait a minute. What am I supposed to say here? Because, see, if I'm reviewing an episode of XA, it used to be see you next game. And then that evolved into what's the next stage. So if this is Call on Duty Black Ops Origins, then what do you say? You would think racial epithets would be great. You know, random shouting. I fucked your mom. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Hold up. I think I got this. Bang, bang, shooting.